Jacob, welcome to the club. You're Newcastle United's latest summer signing. How's that sound?
Yeah, really good. I'm delighted to be here. It's been a mad couple of 2-3 days, but I'm delighted to be here and can't wait to get started.
It's the first permanent move of your career, your first big move. I imagine that comes with quite a lot of emotions and a bit of a mix of them.
Yeah, of course. I've been at Villa all my life. I think I've had one little loan spell, 6 months, but yeah, this is a big move for me. As soon as I knew this gaffer was interested and really liked me, it didn't take me much to decide. I want to get back to my best level, and this manager can do that for me.
You come from a family of some sporting pedigree.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, about the people in your family who've got that background.
Yeah, so obviously I've got two younger brothers. Aaron's at Burnley, and the youngest brother's in the academy at Villa. I think he's just a first-year scholar. So yeah, a sporty background, and my dad used to be a professional boxer. So yeah, a good mix.
How much of an influence have they had on your career up to this point?
Yeah, a massive influence. So obviously, I'm the oldest brother. I'm giving advice and stuff to younger brothers, and my dad's just been a real big figure in our lives and in our careers, physically and mentally. He's helped us. So yeah, it's been really good to have him there.
Now, you've played against this Newcastle team before. What's your take on Newcastle from the perspective of somebody who's faced them and who will now be joining them?
Aggressive, passionate, athletic, energy. Yeah, playing for Villa against them, we always knew it was going to be a tough game. Loads of tackles, a bit of rivalry, a bit of feistiness. But yeah, I'm excited to be on the other end now.
Those traits that you've mentioned there, how aligned are they to your own game and the way that you want to play football here?
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm a quite physical player. I like to get stuck in, and hopefully I can show the fans that I know how passionate they are, especially playing against them. So yeah, it's good to have them on my side.
You mentioned the gaffer earlier there. What other elements convinced you that this is the right place for you and for your future?
Yeah, obviously, when I look at the squad, I know quite a few of the players. I'm not an England international at the moment, but I think if you look at the squad, when the players have joined this club, they weren't internationals, and then the managers made them into much better players, and they've gone on to play for their country, so that's the main thing. And just how they develop their players. For example, look at Anthony Gordon, Lewis Hall. Over the past 2-3 seasons, they've made massive progress. Tell
us a little bit about those players that you know already, and have you had the chance yet to speak to them and to tell them about or for them to tell you what to expect here?
Yeah, obviously I know a few of the boys from England and the youth setup. I played with Anthony many a times, played with Lewis and Tino a few times. Obviously I spoke to Anthony. He's been texting me quite a while, a few messages here and there, but they've already got positive things to say. I know Matt Targett from his time at Villa, he's always said Newcastle's a big club. So yeah, as soon as the news broke out, I got a couple of nice messages.
What can you bring to this Newcastle United team then? What will you bring?
Energy, box-to-box midfielder, goal scoring ability. I like to get in the pockets. Obviously my position has kind of changed over the years, but I think if you look back when I've played this position before, I've been aggressive, powerful, athletic. So yeah, I'll definitely bring that.
Is there a feeling at all that this is a move that you're making at quite a good time in your career, at quite a point that feels right?
Yeah, I think football's getting to a stage where 24 is old, but I still feel really young. I've got many years ahead of me. Obviously, after probably 2 difficult seasons, I probably needed a fresh start and a new environment and whatever. And this is the perfect spot for me just to push on and get back to them levels.
You mentioned the midfield there as well. There's a lot of competition for places in those midfield. You'd be well aware from your time playing against them as well. Yeah, how confident are you that you can kind of find a way to force yourself in and to show what you can do?
I think first and foremost, I think every footballer backs their ability 100%. And secondly, we're going to have loads of games, especially in the Champions League. Obviously, when I was at Villa last season, the schedule and the games were coming thick and fast. So there's going to be plenty of opportunity to play, and then it's just down to me. If I perform, then I can keep playing. But I know with the games coming up and whatever, there's going to be loads of opportunities.
You talked about the improvement in players that have been here as well, and you also mentioned your kind of international ambitions. Yeah. Is that something that has kind of played into this? Is there a feeling that this is probably a stage on which you can kind of grow and build up to that level?
Yeah, 100%. I think in recent years and probably last season, I was close to making the England senior setup. And yeah, obviously as a young English boy playing in the youth ranks for England, the main goal is to play for the senior. So yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why I've come here, to try and get into the senior squad. What
do you know about the city itself then, and St James's Park? How much do you know about that?
I know a little bit. My girlfriend's family are from Newcastle. I think they're from Jesmond and Tynemouth. So I've been to Newcastle 2 or 3 times, but obviously now being a Newcastle player, I'll get to really know the city much better.
I guess with that, their family and the players that you already know, that might help the sort of bedding in process for you to settle a little bit quicker.
Yeah, 100%. I think when I spoke to the gaffer here, he said that he's got a really good bunch, and obviously playing against them over the years and knowing a few of the boys, I know how well they'll look after me and treat me, and obviously knowing a few of the boys is always better.
You're 24, you're coming here with well over 150 senior appearances already. That's quite a fair amount of experience. At the level at which you're going to be playing at Newcastle as well, that's quite important, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said before, I think the past 2 seasons haven't gone the way that it's been planned or I wanted to, but I think before that I was playing regularly for Villa, played 200 games, so yeah, although I'm still 24, I've had bigger experiences.
Your debut could be in the Liverpool game next weekend. Yeah. First time you'll experience St James's Park as a Newcastle United player. What's that like as a prospect for you, and how excited are you for that?
Like I said before, playing against this Newcastle team and against the club, the fans have been absolutely brilliant, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that game on Monday. Hopefully I can come on and make an impact and give a good first impression.